to the Brazilian outskirts. And of course, if this is Darkspawn, someone owes me a pony.
Yes.
Whoa! I fucking hate spiders almost as much as I hate zombies. And that scared I think literally almost scared the shit out of me. I've had things that I hate this. The zombies I somehow could tolerate better than these things. Oh god. That scared me, okay? Okay. Corpse. Spiders didn't have anything to drop. Good, more elf fruit. Need that. Okay, now I'm prepared for the spiders so they won't scare me as easily. Go to hell, you darn dirty apes. I like your spiders, but you get the idea. Okay, let's look in a pile of filth. Never saying that again. Cocoon. More of them. One down, one go. Guess it makes sense trying to go to a forest. Okay, let's look into the cocooned corpsing. Wish I could make some stuff to help me with my stamina. Oh well, at least I made some freaking elf fruit. Oh, missed those corpses. Okay, let's just head on back. God dang it, do these freaking spiders literally rig at this? That didn't happen. Alistair, Morrigan, no jokes. Any jokes and I'm letting you clean up after my dog. I'm letting you clean up after any mess Leo makes for a week. And I mean it. Okay. This is probably the last group of spiders I'm gonna have to fight. I'm going to bet they're right here. Called it. Queen spider, of course. Gonna finish him off. Oh, get off me, get off me. This is so terrible. Oh, crud. Thank you. You win. I would have died if it wasn't for you. Die. Not gonna ask why you have chainmail. I just gotta sell half the stuff to the Dalish Elves when I can find them. Bloody corpse. Ooh, good, more elf fruit. Now let's get the heck out of here. Let's hope we can find these elves.
stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly.
This is how you greet travelers?
This is no stop on a traveler's journey. We have neither an inn for you to rest in nor bread to share. I suggest you move on.
Actually, I've been looking for you guys.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours?
I was hoping I could tell that to your leader and nobody else.
Seeing as you are obviously no simple trespasser, I will leave it to the Keeper to decide the importance of your business. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
Okay, I'm glad I didn't have to waste my time on you, not to be rude.
I see we have guests. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
I understand, but this one claims to have important business with our people.
I see. Tell me, stranger, what business could you possibly have with us? We have our own issues we must deal with, as you can see.
I come representing the Grey Wardens. It's better to do this professionally.
You might have simply said so to begin with. Masiranus, Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zafrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
My name is Rowan. A pleasure to meet you.
Manners. From a Shemlin. Interesting. What might be your mission here? Have you come to spread news of the Blight? I had already sensed the corruption spreading in the south. The existence of the Blight is not news to me. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago.
They actually remembered?
Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me. The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us.
Werewolves?
Though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
So there are actually werewolves in this forest.
There was a time in Ferelden's history when werebeasts roamed the lands in great numbers. Spirits possessed animals and turned them into horrific monsters. The humans warred against and destroyed these creatures. No doubt their tales of those days grow ever more inaccurate.
Flemeth tells tales of such a time. Packs of possessed wolves, akin to abominations roaming the land. It was a terrible age, now long past.
The werebeasts are not all gone from this land, and the ones that stalk the Brazilian forests are proof of this.
There's no way to help these men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself, and that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
But you're gonna ask me to get anyhow, right?
I would not ask such a thing of anyone. You asked, did you not? Within the Brazilian forest
Smartass.
dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us.
For some reason, it feels like he's talking in rhymes, even though he
I
isn't.
sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
Have you considered getting outside help?
From whom? The Children of the Stone? The Shemlin? Do you truly think they have time to spare for us?
You said you could perhaps destroy the curse.
There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect. But it's the only hope we have left.
Okay, I can help find this Witherfang for you.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
I need some equipment.
Then I suggest you see Master Verathorn. I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you, the kind that the hunters use.
I have some questions for you then.
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sorrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
I know. How do I find Witherfang? Any advice?
Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest.
Tell me about the curse that your hunters are suffering from.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it.
So did all werewolves ever stem from this Witherfang?
No. The ones from this forest, however, do.
So if a werewolf bites me, will I be infected?
It is possible, but not guaranteed. The only way to protect against the curse is not to be bitten.
How did you know you've been infected by the curse?
You will know within a matter of days. You will begin to sweat and vomit, and most tellingly, your temper will become wild and uncontrollable. If that happens to you, you should seek out Witherfang even more swiftly. Your mission at that point will be rather personal.
How did this curse start?
That is a long tale I do not have time to tell. Ask Sorrel about it if you wish.
Okay,
Go on then.
that's all.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Okay, I have a feeling I'm probably immune to that curse, knowing my luck. Luck for one reason or and the main reason, if those in my head are curious, this is the whole Darkspawn blood thing. Is probably good for the anti-curse. Ooh, a new dagger. It's way better than what I currently got. Okay. And now let's see. Valthorn?
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Verathorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Verathorn.
And so they should. Truly the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
I was told he could supply me some equipment.
Yes, the Keeper sent word that you might ask me for such. I took the liberty of assembling some goods that our hunters use. I notice you've already found the chest I placed it in. Feel free to sort through and take whatever you found there, if you've not done so already.
What exactly do you make here?
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
What if I found some?
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
Ooh, What kind of item would you make?
I excel in making blades from the iron bark, or perhaps a breastplate. Provided there's enough wood, that is.
I'll take a look while I'm in the forest then.
That would please me. So long as our hunters come first.
I'd like to barter with you.
I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
That's what I'm hoping. Oh, good. You sell elf fruit. Okay. I'm pretty much want to buy all the elf fruit you got. Okay, I'm definitely coming back here to buy elf fruit. Buy crunch, death root extract, concentrated venom, silver brooch. Definitely some good stuff. Elf rope, no. Already have better arm. Oh wait, chastened robes. No, that's for mages. Okay, let's equip that dagger I found, the Darthroom or whatever. Comparing it, overall much better, even though it has much more dexterity requirement.
What do you wish?
More barter. Let's just compare it. Overall, it's much better in every regard. Okay, let's look around a little more. Nah. Need everything I can get and then some. Love letter. A Darfush Maru. A Darmishu. Another one. Wow. Thought these things were super special. Pile of sacks. Oh yeah, I wanted to sell all those items. I'm stupid. Now then.
What do you wish?
I'd like to sell you some things this time. Enchanted dagger, this great sword. The green blade I have to keep. Scout's bow. It's tier 4 only. Longbow. Let's get rid of some of these bolts. I'm selling all this. Arrows are useless. Pretty much, I may as well sell anything that's low tier. Tier 4 is pretty pathetic now. Tier 5, tier 5. Let's see, medium armor, medium armor. Wooden kite shield. Black leather collar. Wanted to equip that to him, but oh well. Alistar. Equipped. Let's see anything. Eamon shield. Lower defense. Overall, it's smarter for me to stick with what he currently has. Say. Let's keep my knowledge current. Let's look at the camp. Okay, now. Let's head over here. Hello, Eleonora.
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your approach.
What's a Hala?
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call land ships. They are our companions and our guides.
You make them sound like friends.
That is exactly what they are, in fact. We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
Why have you separated this one, then?
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery. For her sake, as well as that of the others.
Isn't there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
I'll try to examine him.
No. No, I'm sorry. She isn't calming anymore around you.
Let's try to examine him.
And? What do you think?
I can't
I am
find
glad
any
you attempted
injury.
it regardless. I will...
I'll come back. If I can improve my skill, I might be able to help him. Even I don't like seeing an innocent animal suffer. Goes against my ethics.
There is much to do.
Oh yeah. Speaking of much to do. Large amount of health postulaces will save my butt. I bought enough elf fruit for now, but I want to examine the statue. If I can reach a new level of skill and increase that, I would definitely be able to help that Hala. Or Allah. Or, ugh, I really cannot pronounce these things. Hello, Galeana. Galeana, however you pronounce your name.
Andaran Atishan, outsider.
Who are you?
I am Gaina. Is there something you need from me?
So if you answer some questions for me?
I am not sure what I can tell you, but I shall try.
I want to know more about your people.
You should speak to Lanaya. She's the Keeper's first and knows much of such questions.
Okay, I think you're pretty much just a guidepost type person. You aren't going to give me any real useful answers.
Anathara, Grey Warden.
At least these people actually respect me. Sorrel?
We few wanderers greet you, Shemlin. We understand you are venturing into the haunted forest to save our brethren. I suspect your efforts may be in vain. An entire group of our hunters went into the forest to do as you intend, and they have not returned.
The Keeper mentioned that.
Then you are very brave to adventure into such a place, even knowing the danger that awaits. Your courage impresses us greatly.
I haven't done anything to deserve this, have I?
Perhaps you do not. But you are an outsider, and that we must rely on your largesse is a bitter pill for us to swallow.
You are being most unkind, Sorrel. Would you refuse our hunters' help simply because of the hand that offered it?
You shame me, Lethalan. I have allowed my bitterness to cloud my better judgment. Forgive me, Grey Warden. It is most difficult to forget the lessons the Shemlin have taught us. Perhaps I can yet make amends. Stay while I spin a tale for our children. And then I will tell you of the forest if you desire.
I like that, actually. Sometimes tales have more information than people think.
Come and join us then, all of you. Now, what say we tell the story of the fall of the Dales? Which of you children knows that best?
I think I do.
Yes? Then come, child. Oh, don't be frightened of the outsiders. Now, where do you suppose such a tale should begin?
When we were slaves?
Yes. Long ago, our people were slaves to an empire the Shemlin had built on the darkest magic. They took away our history and our language and left us nothing. And then that empire fell. We were freed.
Because Andraste came with her army, and Shartan joined her.
Yes. Andraste, the Shemlin prophet, came out of the south and challenged the Tabinta Imperium. Our ancestor, Shartan, fought at her side And when the rebellion came to an end, we were given a new homeland in the west, the Dales. We began to rebuild the culture and history we had lost in our years of slavery. We worshipped the creators and made the Dales our home. Perhaps you know what happened next, stranger. Do you know what happened to the Dales?
Something you honestly, something you think was unfair, no doubt.
But you do not. You must know a great deal more than we. What do you say, child? Can you tell us what happened to the Dales?
The Shemlin wouldn't let us be.
Indeed. They resented that we would not worship their maker, and they resented our ways because they were so different from their own. The Shemlin nations grew cold towards the Dales. They called us blasphemers and tyrants, and declared war upon us. A great crusade.
Not every human probably felt that way.
And which is worse? The actions of those who believed they were right, or the inaction of those who knew they were wrong? Oh, I am certain we played a part in our downfall. We believed that the Shemlin would not revoke their prophet's gift so lightly. We were wrong. They took our lands, forcing us to abandon our gods and live as beggars in Shemlin cities. But there were those of us who refused to abandon our ways. They emblazoned the symbols of the creators upon their flesh and vowed to keep their ancient lore alive.
That's us. That's the Dalish.
Indeed, child. We chose to wander, homeless, rather than be ruled by the Shemlin. And all our clans wander alone until the day we have a homeland once more.
Then we bring the old ways back to our people, because they have forgotten it all.
For we are the Dalish, the keepers of the lost lore.
The walkers of the lonely path.
We are the Elvenan, and never again shall we submit. And that is the tale of the Dales, stranger. Thank you for allowing us to tell it to you.
I won't lie, I enjoyed it very much.
Perhaps one day you will tell us a tale of your people. A day when you are not guest and stranger, but savior. Now, as I said I would, I can tell you what I know of the Brazilian forest. Do you wish to hear it?
Sure. His wish Eleonora was here. She probably would have out-told any story you could have told.
Our legends say that before the Shemlin came, the Brazilian forest was a place of our ancestors that predated even our oldest homeland. The people of the Imperium came here and gave the forest its name. If they found traces of our ancestors, we cannot say. If they did, those elves were slain or enslaved. We know only that a great many battles were fought here. These trees grow upon the graves of those who fell, Shemlin and elves both.
And these battles tore the veil?
Indeed. Very wise of you. There was so much death that the veil into the beyond was torn. The Shemlin know the beyond as the Fade, the place of dreams and spirits. When the veil is torn, spirits pass into our world freely. The legends say that one great spirit possessed the wolf that became Witherfang, who passed its curse of rage onto men and created werewolves.
That's enough for now.
One last warning. The forest is like a thing alive. It changes as it wills, closing paths behind you and opening up new ones. Too many have become lost within, unable to find their way out. Were I you, I would endeavor not to make the forest my enemy.
No plans on it. My friend. But I will admit, an interesting tale of your past. Thank you.